All right, Harry, lunch break at last. Just what I needed. And honestly, my eyes were starting to feel glued to the screen. Even developers need to blink sometimes.
Same here. I'm starving. I feel like a laptop running on 2% battery. No snacks, no code.
Haha, I get it. Well, while we're feeding our bodies, how about we give our brains a little treat too? Just a bite-sized concept.
You really can't stop teaching, huh?
Guilty as charged. Okay, here's a quick one. Object destructuring. Sounds like a heavy topic for lunchtime, but it's surprisingly light and super useful.
Yeah, not exactly your average lunch chat.
True, but I promise, it's deliciously simple.
Well, if there's ever a perfect lunch topic, it's JavaScript. You know I could talk about it for hours, even over burger. Alright, so, destructuring sounds like breaking something apart?
Exactly. Picture this. A delivery box full of snacks. You don't want a whole box dumped on the table. You just want that one perfect cookie.
Obviously, straight to the cookie.
That's destructuring in JavaScript. You got a big object, but only need specific bits from it.
So, like pulling out a property directly?
Yes, and doing it with flair. Instead of writing, let name equals user.name, you write. Let curly brace name curly brace equals user. And boom, you've got it nice and neat.
Wait, so that curly brace thing, that's destructuring?
Exactly. You're unpacking the value straight into variables.
It's like skipping the middleman?
Totally. Like going straight to the fridge and grabbing the milk, instead of asking someone else to fetch it.
Haha, I love that one.
Here's a real-world example. Say you have an object called person, with properties like name, age, and city.
Got it.
Instead of writing 3 lines to access those, use curly braces to extract them all in one go.
So I could write curly brace name, age, city curly brace equals person?
Bingo!
That's awesome. But what makes it better?
First, it saves time and space. Second, it makes your code cleaner and easier to follow, especially when you're juggling lots of data.
Like opening my bag and just pulling out what I need, not dumping everything onto the table?
Exactly. No need to unpack the entire backpack when all you need is a notebook and a pen.
I'm starting to get this. Can I also rename things while destructuring?
Great question, yes. You can say name : username, and now you've created a variable called username, using the value from name.
Oh, so it's flexible too?
Very much so. It's even super useful in function parameters, but we'll explore that later.
Is it safe to use? What happens if the property doesn't exist?
Then the variable just becomes undefined. But, and this is cool, you can set a default value during destructuring.
Nice. So if the cookie's missing, I still get a muffin?
Haha, exactly. Plan B snack, built in.
Alright, this doesn't sound scary at all.
Told you, destructuring only sounds like a spell from a fantasy novel, but it's really just unpacking your lunchbox.
So, what else is it good for?
Glad you asked. Destructuring is helpful when working with large APIs, where you only need a few fields from a big response, or when you want to cleanly pass data into components, like just saying, here, take what you need. Even when refactoring, it makes things easier to split, rename, and keep tidy. It's like organizing your desk. You're only putting the tools you need right in front of you, and everything else stays in the drawer. Well, how do you like it?
Nice. This is all very interesting. Although now that you've mentioned cookies and lunch, I'm actually hungry again.
Okay, Harry, are you ready for round 2?
Always. Especially if there's more JavaScript and your brain-friendly explanations.
Perfect. Let's go a bit deeper into destructuring. Remember our snack box from earlier?
Yep. I grabbed my cookie and was happy.
Right. Now imagine that snack box has smaller boxes inside. One for cookies, one for chips, one for candy. And inside the cookie box, surprise, different flavors. Chocolate chip, oatmeal, peanut butter.
A snack box inside a snack box?
Exactly. That's like having an object inside another object. And guess what? Destructuring works even in that case.
So I can just take the chocolate chip cookie without dumping the whole snack box?
Boom. Yes. Let's say we have an object called user. Inside it is another object called address. And inside that, a city. With destructuring, you can grab the city directly. No extra steps.
Okay, that's actually really cool.
It's like using X-ray vision to see through all the boxes and pull out just what you need.
Haha, superhero level coding. But can I do the same thing when someone gives me data? Like, in a function?
Great question. Yes, destructuring works beautifully in functions.
So I'd say, hey, just hand me the cookie and the drink, keep the rest.
Exactly. In JavaScript, that's like writing. Function with curly brace snack, drink curly brace as a parameter. Your function then receives only what it needs.
It's like saying, skip the mess, just the tasty stuff.
You're totally getting it. And yes, just like before, you can rename things inside functions too.
So snack becomes lunch item and drink becomes hydration?
Spot on. You'd write snack : lunch item, and JavaScript understands.
This is actually kind of fun. Can I also use default values here?
Absolutely. If you think your friend might forget to drink, you can say, drink equals juice. So if nothing is passed, you still get juice.
Like always keeping a backup juice box in the fridge, just in case.
Love your way of thinking. Tasty and smart.
So why doesn't everyone always use destructuring?
Well, it's powerful, but you need to be sure you're grabbing the right stuff. If you try to destructure something that doesn't exist, JavaScript gives you undefined. You know undefined, right? It's just JavaScript's way of saying, sorry, I don't know what you're asking for. Picture this. You open a drawer looking for a spoon and it's empty. The drawer exists, the spot is there, but there's nothing inside.
So, it's like reaching into an empty pocket?
Exactly. That's why default values are so helpful. No surprises.
All right, that's seriously useful. And you said it helps when working with APIs too.
Yes, when you receive a big chunk of data, but only need a few pieces. It's like saying, I don't need all the groceries, just the milk and eggs.
That's smart, clean, and efficient.
That's the magic of destructuring. It helps you grab just what you need when you need it.
I feel like I just upgraded from a snack to a full meal.
Haha, that's the spirit. And trust me, there's still more good stuff ahead to unpack.
Love it. This really helps me a lot.
All right, Harry. I think you're ready for a little practice. Let's take destructuring out of the lunchbox and into the wild.
Oh, I like the sound of that. What do we do first?
Let's imagine you have 3 variables, title, author, and year. They're just floating around. And now you want to group them into an object.
Like turning ingredients into a recipe.
Exactly. You create an object called book. In the old days, you'd write title : title, author : author, year : year.
Lots of repetition. It's like saying, cake is cake, flour is flour, egg is egg.
Haha, perfect comparison. But with shorthand, you just write curly brace title, author, year curly brace. It's clean, simple, and says exactly what you mean.
All right, I'm with you. But what if I want to go the other way? Like, I have the object and want to pull those pieces back out?
Boom, that's destructuring time. Let curly brace title, author, year curly brace equal book, and you've got them ready to use.
So I pack it into a box, and then later unpack it when I need it?
Exactly, like packing lunch in the morning and unwrapping it at school.
Love that. What if one of those isn't in the box?
If the object doesn't contain it, the value becomes undefined. But as we said before, default values are your safety snacks.
No sandwich. No problem. Here's an apple.
That's the spirit.
Okay, can we try a slightly bigger challenge?
I like the confidence. Here's one. You're given a user object that includes name, age, and a nested preferences object. Inside preferences, you've got theme and language. Try to pull out all 4 values in one line using destructuring.
All right, deep breath. Let me think. Let curly brace name, age, preferences curly brace theme, language curly brace equal user.
Bingo! That's nested destructuring in action. No loops, no mess, just exactly what you need.
Wow, that felt like wizardry.
And once you get the hang of it, you'll be casting the spell without even blinking.
Okay, real talk. When should I not use destructuring?
Good question. Avoid it when you're unsure about what's in the object. Also, don't overdo it. Destructuring is clean, but if it makes your code harder to read, better take it step by step.
So, like, don't unpack the whole suitcase if you only need socks?
Exactly. Keep it purposeful.
I'm actually starting to see this everywhere now.
You will. Because modern JavaScript uses destructuring a lot. In functions, in loops, in libraries, it's all over the place.
Wow, this is going to save me so much time.
And not just time, it keeps your code readable. Other developers will thank you for writing like this.
So I'm not just writing code for myself?
Nope. You're writing for future you and for your teammates. Destructuring is like leaving organized labels in the fridge, so no one grabs the wrong sauce.
Haha, I love that.
Now, you know what comes next.
Let me guess. Practice?
Exactly. Open your console, create a few objects, and start destructuring. Try renaming default values, even some nesting.
Got it. I'm on it.
And remember, understanding comes from doing. Don't just memorize it. Try it, break it, rebuild it. That's how real coders learn.
So, make a mess, then clean it up better?
That's the secret. Because in coding, practice isn't just helpful, it's the path to mastery.
All right, time to unpack some objects and repack my brain.
That's the Harry I know. Go code like a pro.